who had come from Michoacan, Mexico. And so I started talking to them about their stories of crossing the border and coming here and all the things that would happen to them. So this one is called The American Dream. walking towards the North Star. One thought that the border couldn't be that far, so he could see the lights of Arizona glowing like a beacon in the night. One thought to himself that he would be just one more day until he was hanging with his brothers in the USA. Then everything was gonna be alright. But out in the distance, you could hear the sound of the horses lightly tapping on the desert ground. Riding through the shadows came the desert thieves holding up their guns. Upon las manos arriba y no se mueven, ventanas to dinero y todo lo que tengan. As they gathered up the people, all want the police to run. And you heard a loud shot as it turned and fled. It threw him to the ground as the sand turned red. When he closed his eyes, wish he never left his children and his wife. Betrayed in the desert by his own people. His dreams had ended in a casket and a steeple, with flowers on the grave and a candle burning for a wasted life. Please don't cry, my señorita, but it's not as far as it seems. I'll pay the coyote just $1,000 for the American dream. Please don't cry, my señorita, but it's harder than it may seem. Well, you can pay